Shore Bounce House in the heart of beautiful Orlando, Florida. Just about to turn the corner into the back half of the season here on EA Sports College Football. It is Week 7. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the UCF Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
UCF has a unique stadium, the Shore Bounce House. Florida tries to get this going loud and proud in Orlando. It opened in 2007. Nearly 50,000 fans pack it in to make sure that is loud and crazy for the Golden Knights. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Cowboys headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Knights offense that has the first possession of the game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He may not be the best-known star around, but man, does this team love what he brings.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There
makes a grab and room to run. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Finds a man on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Knights moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Throws to the tight end. Almost picked off.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Under pressure. This one's complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Got to make the play on 4th. Rush right in his face. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences are that now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Finds a crease. It's Sellers. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Swamped immediately. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. There he goes. Touchdown, Knights. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Throws for the tight end. That one's not even close. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Powell. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll try the counter. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Powell. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Long way to go on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And what a start for this guy. That's now his 2nd interception in the 1st quarter of this game. He has been an absolute ball hawk in this thing early, and the quarterback would do well to stop throwing his way the remainder of this game.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Knights are facing 3rd and inches. On play action. Rushes on. And his throw is incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Plowing ahead on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Going to take a shot. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The give. He's got enough for the first down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. Keeps it on the ground. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They want to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Sellers. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Look out! Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Hits inside, it's Sellers. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Trying to run, it's Sellers. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Cowboys will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Tells the run, wants to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he's in! Touchdown, Cowboys! Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So the 16-play drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Right side, it's Smith. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st. Oh, pressure's coming. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. The give is to Smith. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Got his man in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab on the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. They're all over it. He's open on the right. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Sends it back in motion. The handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It is perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. A snap wants to throw to start this drive. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Out wide right, it's Sellers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. And the incomplete pass will bring up. Now.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play and a first down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Smith with the grab over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get before they snap the ball on second down. Timeout is called. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Leaves it with the back. Defense all over it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. He got it. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Cowboys head coach at the half. He said this team is going to take this opening kickoff for the second half and get some momentum, something they've been struggling with because of those early turnovers. Said if we can just hang on to the ball, we can continue to make some noise, but it all starts now. I'll keep you posted on how things are going here on the sidelines after this. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take it.
And he's still running after the move. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Left side is Sellers. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. That one just came off his hand badly.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter.
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Cowboys! Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
There ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Might as well run him again. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And guys, he just didn't get outside the tackle box. You can't throw it away like that. 2nd and long after the grounding call. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Caught by Smith. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Knights send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it at the 30. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Got it early. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Second and long here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Under pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. Trying to squeak through the pile. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking for the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter play. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. It appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out wide left, it's Powell. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Cowboys are marching down the field. The run inside. It's Sellers. Turning it on. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Sellers. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for a gap. It's Sellers. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you've got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Inside. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
UCF 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Drops back on first down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. down as we open the final stanza. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Open on the right side, that's Smith. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Brings it down on the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. A little too aggressive with the hands there. Got him for the hold. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Burrowing for yardage. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Cowboys sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got it behind the line. It's Powell. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. This feels like 4-down territory. 3rd and short from the 40. Turns into the pile. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rush right in his face. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Man, did the defense need the stop. Great job getting the 3rd down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Wants to throw on 1st. Rush is on. Right side, it's Smith.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Look out! And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Now on the counter. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll try to do it himself. At the 20, he's got space. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Working the ground game. Just smothered on the play. Now the Knights will call their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need 1 more on 3rd and 7. Oh, pressure's coming. Just got rid of that one.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They'll run the screen. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Takes it the other way. He's run out of bounds, and that's going to do it. The defense coming up large and putting a wrap on this one.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need 1 play, and this game is over. 1 takeaway finishes it, and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time, right? You got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, break on the football, and they said, forget this. I'm into this game right now.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do,